What's up, guys? This is your friendly neighborhood Extreme Spidey Guy here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review on Spider-Man from 2002, which is directed by Sam Raimi. So, how is this movie made? Well, development on a live-action Spider-Man film began in the 1980s. Filmmakers Tobe Hooper, James Cameron, and Joseph Zito were all attached to direct the film at one point. However, the project would languish in development hell due to licensing and financial issues. After progress on the film stalled for nearly 25 years, it was licensed for a worldwide release by Columbia Pictures in 1999. After it acquired options from MGM on all previous scripts developed by Canon Pictures, Carolco, and New Canon. Exercising its options on just two elements from the multi-script acquisition, which is a different screenplay, was written by James Cameron, Ted Newsom, John Brancato, Barney Cohen, and Joseph Goldman. Sony hired Coop to create a working screenplay credited as Cameron's, and Coop received sole credit in final billing. Directors Roland Emmerich, Ang Lee, Chris Columbus, Barry Sonnenfeld, Tim Burton, Michael Bay, Jon DeBott, M. Night Shyamalan, Tony Scott, and David Fincher were considered to direct the project before Raimi was hired as director in 2000. The co-op script was written by Scott Rosenberg during pre-production and received a dialogue polish from Alvin Sargent during production. Filming took place in Los Angeles and New York City from January to June 2001. Sony Pictures Imageworks handled the film's visual effects. Spider-Man premiered at the Mann Village Theater on April 29, 2002, and was released in the US on May 3rd. The film received positive reviews from audiences and critics who praised Raimi's direction, the story, the performances, visual effects, action sequences, and musical score. It was the first film to reach $100 million in a single weekend, as well as the most successful film based on a comic book at the time, with a box office gross of over $825 million worldwide. It was the third highest grossing film of 2002, the highest grossing superhero film, and the sixth highest grossing film overall at the time of its release. The film garnered nominations for Best Sound and Best Visual Effects at the 75th Academy Awards, among numerous other accolades. Spider-Man is credited for redefining the modern superhero genre, as well as the summer blockbuster. After its success, the film spawned two sequels, Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, released in 2004 and 2007. Respectively, Maguire and Dafoe later reprised their roles in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In the MCU film, Spider-Man No Way Home, which dealt with the concept of the multiverse and linked the Raimi trilogy to the MCU. So, what's the plot of this movie? Well, Spider-Man centers on student Peter Parker, played by Tobey Maguire, who after being bitten by a genetically altered spider gains superhuman strength and spider-like ability to cling to any surface. He vows to use his abilities to fight crime, and coming to understand the words of his beloved Uncle Ben. With great power comes great responsibility. So, what do I think of this movie? This movie was amazing! Easily my favorite movie of 2002, by the way. And I also enjoy like other movies from 2002, like Lord of the Rings and the Two Towers, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. But this movie is my favorite movie of 2002. Great performances from Tobey Maguire, Willem Dafoe, Kristen Dunst, James Franco, Cliff Robertson, and Rosemary Harris. So, the film probably starts off of Peter Parker's narration about who he, and then he's late for school, and then he gets on a bus. And then the school is doing a field trip about a spider, about a museum about spiders. And then this movie does have the origin story, like in the comics, though. And they even did this in the cartoons as well. And then Spider-Man gets bitten by a spider, and then he returns home, sick, and then realizes what he can do now that he's bitten by the spider. Excuse me. The battles are definitely awesome. The music by Danny Elfman is awesome as well. And J.K. Simmons definitely did an awesome job playing J. Jonah Jameson, in my opinion, though. And this movie even has like action in it. And this movie is easily one of the best Marvel origin stories ever made. And this movie, and the final battle is definitely awesome as well. Like when Spider-Man told like the Green Goblin like he had a father called Ben Parker, the Green Goblin nearly killed him, but he dodged it, and then the glider impaled him. And then Norman dies, and then the funeral scene was definitely awesome as well, and I know like Harry Osborn wants to avenge Spider-Man for his father's death, but he didn't really kill Spider-Man, though. It was actually the glider that did it, as the Sandman explained in Spider-Man No Way Home. And the fight scene and the school fight with Flash Thompson is definitely awesome in this movie. Spider-Man's suit definitely looks awesome in this movie as well. And this is easily one of my favorite movies of the 2000s, in my opinion. Now, are there any bad qualities with the movie? Absolutely not! Oh, sorry, it's just raining outside, though. But anyways, Spider-Man 2002 is a very enjoyable film for what it is, and I enjoy it too as well. And here is how I'm going to rate the movie. I am going to give Spider-Man 2002 a full solid 10 out of 10. So tell me your thoughts on Spider-Man 2002. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you think it's okay? Do you think it's overrated? Just let me know in the comments below. And stay tuned for what I'm going to be reviewing next, which is Spider-Man 2. So, until next time, with great power comes great responsibility.